I'm a Georgia Bulldog till I die. Red and black running deep inside. Got that pride, you can see it in my eyes. Stand tall, yeah, we working through the night. G-A, that's right.
Welcome back to the Doghouse YouTube gang. This is like not even, premeditated. This is just right on the spot, man. What's happening with y'all out there, man? This is Friday. I don't think there's no games going on right now. I don't think until 7:30. I think Clemson plays at 7:30. Who the hell do they play? Louisville at 7:30 tonight. And I think Minnesota and Oregon plays tonight also at 9 o'clock. Man, I just wanted to kick back and vibe with my channel, man. I just want to see what everybody doing tonight. You know what I'm saying, man? Do I not have the best intro, the best Georgia Bulldog intro on YouTube, bro? I just be vibing out. Y'all don't even know. Before we come into the live, I just really be vibing the hell out. Like, you know what I'm saying? That intro is so hard. So many people have been asking me about that intro. I can't give away my sauce, though. You know what I'm saying? I just can't give away my secret sauce. So at the end of the day, it's all good, man. What's happening, man? For those who enter in the live that just want to peek in and see what's going on with the Doghouse, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. For those who participate, man, I greatly appreciate y'all. And I know this is random because most of the time I throw it out there early to say what's going on with me, what's going on, what we talking about. But this right here, man, this just is a regular live tap in. Let me know your thoughts on this game. Let me know your thoughts on whatever is going on, period. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the Doghouse. This is a dog channel devoted to the dogs. But at the end of the day, I want to expand at some point and I want to get right. So, we can talk about whatever. It is Friday. You know what I mean? The end of the work week. We are in him like swimwear on a beach chair, baby. Y'all know how I get down. You know what I mean? What it is, what y'all on, what you got in your cups. Is y'all vibing out tonight? Is everybody, lit tonight? Is everybody feeling good tonight? Y'all know we got a big game coming up, tomorrow, man. Tomorrow night, to be exact, man. And man, we got some. I mean, bro, we got to get it. We got to get it in, man. We got to get it in. Trying to put some on my TV so I can kind of rock out with something. You know what I mean? I don't want to watch no paranormal stuff, but I want to see what they got live. What's going on live? Cause I know ain't no damn games on. But I know that, man, it's finna go down tomorrow night. Y'all got to be live right here at the Doghouse. We gonna have drinks. We gonna have all real talk right here at the Doghouse. You have to be right here at the Doghouse if you want to have that down home next door neighbor vibe. Shout out to Mac that's jumping off in the live, man. What's up, man? Look, man, we ain't got no sports going on tonight, man. I'm looking for some sports. Ain't nothing going on tonight. This was just a random live. What's happening, man? You said I'll be at work tomorrow. Oh, man. Come on, man. You mean to tell me you ain't going to be in the live tomorrow? You know we going to be lit tomorrow. You already know how it go in the chat, Mac. Come on now, Mac. What, you going to be working tomorrow night? Look, man, we going to be lit. We going to be lit tomorrow. You already know it. You already know what go down over here, man. We going to be so lit tomorrow. I know I'm going to be lit like crazy. It's a late game. I'm going to have to break out the crown. You know how I go down. I hope you be able to at least listen to what's going on. We ain't going to give you no real I'm going to try my best not to give y'all no negativity, but I got to give you the real. So when it's going down, I got to talk about when it's going down. But Mac, man, we need you in here, man. We need you in here Saturday night, man. I know you got to work, but at least, throw the earpiece in and be able to listen to us if you can. That's if you can. I don't want you getting in no trouble. But yeah, man, I ain't doing nothing, man. I'm just kicking it, man. I'm just chilling out, man. I done had a couple, and I'm just sitting here relaxing. I got it on ESPN right now, and I'm just trying to see what's what. This is a random live. Like I said, I didn't plan on this. I just said, you know what? I ain't doing nothing. Let's go live. Let's talk about it. Let's, whatever. I pinned the number up just in case you want to call in and give me your, opinion on anything, SEC. But, we got to talk about our dogs in Texas and what's going on. I'll be in here. I do security. Oh, you do security. So you ain't, you can kick back then. You doing security. Yeah, man. You can kick back, though. What you do, 12 hours security? Oh, man. Amina Smith on ESPN. Oh, man. I got to start covering my dogs, too, my Georgia Bulldog basketball team, man. I got to start covering them boys, too, because they looking, I think they, 3-0 right now? 2-0 or 3-0 right now? I got to cover them boys, man. I wish the dogs, man, like the basketball team was, had more 12-hour. Yeah, that security. That security ain't no joke, boy. That 12-hour shift just sitting around looking at people all day. You almost want to goddamn hope that something go down. Like me personally, I work at the hospital, so I already know how it go. That's why I called it out. I already know how it go. The 12-hour shift from the security guard. You almost want something to go down, but you kind of appreciate the fact that it's just cool and, calm. I don't know where you work at, but I know at the hospital, ain't too much go down at the hospital. Them boys be doing them 12-hour shifts. Just really just ain't, got nothing going on. I hate it for them. But at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. A gig is a gig, whatever to pay the bills, regardless of what you doing. Salute to you. Yeah, man, but at the end of the day, like I say, man, it's going to be a big time matchup this weekend, bro. I think this is the biggest matchup this weekend. Nuclear security armed officer. Okay. Nuclear security armed officer. So what kind of facility? What's the facility? Yeah, damn all that. I want to see what my Falcons doing. I'm just sitting here watching ESPN right now. Ain't nothing going on. This just one of them random lives. I'm not expecting a turnout from this live. I'm just chopping it up with whoever that comes in and feel generous enough to participate in the chat. I know a lot of y'all be scared to get in that chat. Look, I can obviously see my numbers, bro. I can see my numbers, bro, and the numbers be high. So I know it's a lot of y'all that's scared to get in that live and scared to communicate with your boy. But I'm a down home channel, bro. You can talk to me. Y'all can talk to me. Y'all ain't got to be peeking in the door and scared to speak. You know what I'm saying? You can speak. Generation of Power and GA Power with the Southern Company. So you with Georgia Power? I know I probably got it wrong, but Generation of Power and GA Power with Southern Company. So you with the Georgia Power? Georgia Power. Yeah, this is one of those nights, man. I don't have the. Yeah, Georgia Power. Yeah, okay. I remember Georgia Power. I don't live in Georgia no more, but you from Georgia. You know about Georgia Power. Yeah, man. All respect to you, bro. No matter what job you do, you know what I'm saying? All respect to any man that's out there working, any man or woman that's out there working, providing, doing what they got to do. That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, this SEC chick, man. Nice. I hope we bring that Georgia power tomorrow night. We got to bring that power tomorrow night, man. We got to, bro. This is one of the biggest games. Like, far as the regular season goes, you know, my favorite game of the season was against Ole Miss. I want to see that again versus Archman and them Texas Longhorns. I want to see that. I want to see it again. You know what I'm saying? I want to see us play all 4 quarters, both sides of the ball, all 4 quarters, both halves. My mistake, both halves. I want to see us do that. I want to see us, bring more life into the fan base. The fan base right now is so. I don't want to call them wishy-washy because I feel the same way the fan base feel, right? I'm a fan also. But I feel like we need a breath of fresh air this season. We kind of got it against Ole Miss, but at the same time, we used to seeing it at least more than one game, right? So with my dogs, with my running backs being able to go out there and handle business, I think my running backs is going to do pretty good. Obviously, in the first half, they're going to try to stop the run because they know that's where we best at as far as the offense side of the ball. They know that's where, we most best at is the run game. So, obviously, I expect them to try to stop the run game. But at the same time, I know that my guys is going to do good. Nate Frazier was a dog against Mississippi State. Like, let's be real, bro. Nate Frazier, I think a lot of people, because of the fumbles, a lot of people took their eye off of Nate Frazier. They stopped watching Nate Frazier, and they try to, start, moving on to Chauncey Bowens and Dwight Phillips. I saw it happen early in the season. But I've been telling y'all this whole season, Nate Frazier is good. He has to clean up the fumbles. True enough. But that doesn't stop him from being a dominant-ass running quarterback. I don't know what people, don't see, but far as what I've seen against Mississippi State, I think that Nate Frazier is going to have to be that RB1, coming into this game against Texas. And I know in the first half we're not going to see somebody calling in. Who is this calling in? Let me see. Somebody's calling in. Hold on just a second. I know you're calling in. Hold on. That might be my guy.
Call from
Daniel.
Okay, that's Daniel. Okay.
To accept, press 1.
What's up, Daniel? What's going on, man?
Sorry, I meant to say Jared. That's my first name.
Jared, Daniel, what's happening, man? What we talking about tonight? This just spurred a moment live. I wasn't planning on going live or nothing like that, but
you usually come on Mondays.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Did you see Lou's Hype and Hate video?
What happened? Tell me about it.
It was great. He basically was talking shit about Texas, why they're good enough, why they suck, why they lost to the Alamo, why the Alamo lost to the Mexicans. It was funny. It was why Bevo is a nutless cow that nobody wants, why he's a steak. Well, really, Bevo, he is a steak, but he's the steak that nobody wants. He's that nobody wants to butcher.
Right. Yeah, man. So what you think about this game, man? How break it down to me. What you think gonna happen in this game?
I think Georgia's gonna have a field day throwing the ball. Okay. And why is that? Because we got a bunch of receivers and tight ends that can catch the ball.
There you go. I agree because go ahead.
I know that they got a decent, front seven, but I know for a fact that we got some good running backs. We got Nate Frazier. He's all right. He has to prove himself in big games. Mm-hmm, he has to prove himself in the Texas game. I want Chauncey Bowens to start this game. We need Chauncey Bowens. I want to see Chauncey Bowens in this game. Mm-hmm. And then we'll have Nate Frazier. And then we need Josh McCray. We need to use him.
What about Bo Walker?
Whatever.
Bo Walker looking pretty good also.
Who?
Bo Walker. You remember we saw him last week.
Yeah, but that was I want to the only two I really want to see is Josh McCray, Chauncey Bowens, and maybe a little bit of Nate Frazier in garbage time.
So Bowens is your favorite running back, right? Is what you're saying?
Yes, I think he's the best running back. He just had an off day. I just think he had an off day. That's all.
Okay.
I think he's the better running. I think he's the better running back. He's proven that he's the better running back. He's beaten.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead and say what you're gonna say because I'm done. So go ahead.
So what does Mike Bobo need to do against this defense? I'm just asking the question.
They need to stick to the runs, but they also need to throw too. They need to balance it out. They basically need to complement the run game, but at the same time, they need to throw the ball 50% of the time. They need to keep them on their toes. They need to stick to the run, but they also need to complement it with throwing the ball also. So throw some 50% of the time and run some 50% of the time. So do a lot of that.
Right.
Do all that.
Right.
Defense is going to have a hard time. Their offensive line, Texas, is not that good. But our defense has, specifically the line is not the best in the world, but the linebackers are pretty good at getting to the quarterback. Well, not getting to the quarterback, but getting pressures, making them make mistakes. If you can make Arch Manning uncomfortable, if you can make him uncomfortable,
yes,
that's all you need to do.
Yes,
that's all the linebackers need to do is make him uncomfortable.
Yes, that's exactly right. Yep. So, what do you think about Bobo's trick plays? You think he need to, bring it all out this game, or what do you think?
I think we just need to do what we do: run the ball, and pass like to our tight ends and Zachariah Branch, Oscar Delp,
Noah Thomas,
London Humphreys,
yeah,
Noah Thomas. Throw to these guys, spread the wealth to all four of these guys.
Right. We got to get them open. We got to get these guys open. Like I said, the defense on Texas when it comes to the secondary is absolutely terrible. It's not that good. Okay.
Neither is Georgia's secondary, but
right.
But in the second half, Georgia's secondary gets a little bit better as the night goes on, and so does the front seven. The front seven is able to block a lot of passes. I've seen that in the Georgia game.
Right.
So we've been able to bat down a lot of balls.
Right.
I don't remember exactly what games. I know Ole Miss was one of them. I think we had some batted balls at Mississippi State. Yeah.
Well, in my opinion, I think that at this point, we see that, majority of the season we have played behind at some point in each game. So I expect us to be down at some point in this game, right? But at the end of the day, I'm gonna be honest with you, right?
But I'm gonna tell you this: when have they been good on the road? When have they been good on the road?
Right, and that's where the fan base come into play. We have to be ready. The crowd, might I say, We got to be ready. We got to participate.
They haven't been good. They haven't been good on the road against Florida, and Florida's not a good team, and that's an SEC road environment. They haven't been good on the road against, Ohio State, and that's the number one team in the country. Even though they had a bad game, they didn't score a lot of points. They still beat them by 14-7, and they weren't. That was on their off day. Imagine like right now if they were to play right now, and that's just being hypothetical, and I don't believe in hypotheticals. But if they were to play right now, Ohio State would blow them out. And I believe Georgia would still blow them out. Not blow them out, but would beat them convincingly. Texas will beat them.
Yeah. I don't think that they're going to come to our, to our home, to our field and beat us. I don't, it happened against, obviously Alabama. We got to fix that. Because I'm still frustrated at the fact that, Kirby Smart is able to beat any other team.
I got something for you. When is Sarkisian finally going to win an important game that matters?
That hasn't happened yet. And it will not happen tomorrow night.
Yeah. And if we even lose this game, I don't believe we are, but even if we lose this game, and even though Texas A&M's got to go on the road, they are still quadruple the team that Texas is.
Right.
Texas is like the fucking third best team in the state. Texas is.
Right.
You got Texas Tech. They're the second best defense in the country behind Ohio State. They got a great quarterback. Texas Tech does.
Right.
And you got Texas A&M. They're elite on offense and defense. The only negative thing I can say about A&M is the penalties.
Right.
That's the only, that's the only negative thing.
I don't think Texas will beat Texas A&M at all. You know,
no, I don't think so either. I really don't. I really don't. If they do, they still. I don't think it's going to happen. I really don't think that's going to happen at all. I really don't think they're going to beat Georgia. I don't think they're beating Texas A&M. They're going to lose. They're going to go 8-4. I think they are.
Well, I'm gonna ask you, just like I'm gonna ask the chat, like, what do y'all feel about Billy Napier coming along? If that's what's to happen, what do you feel?
That's exactly what happened, and I think that's perfectly fine. I don't see people crying about Ty Simpson and Arch Manning giving each other information about each other's games coming this Saturday.
Right.
I don't see.
And like I talked about in my video, it doesn't matter what information he think he's going to get from Ty Simpson. We are totally different from week 4. So I don't know what you think you're going to get out of him, but a quick release is the only thing that he possibly did that he can do differently. You know what I mean? Like, it's nothing that you're going to get out of Ty Simpson. You know what I mean? You lucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's what really would he get out of a person that played a team in week 4? I don't understand what he would get out of that. You know what I mean?
I know. I can say the same thing about Napier going to. I mean, it's not cheating. It's perfectly legal. Just like with Ty Simpson and Arch Manning, it's a competitive edge. But I mean, it's not really going to matter because each other. Both it levels out the playing field because they know both teams know what each other is going to do because they know they have the tendencies now. They make adjustments.
Right, and the offense is not the only.
Here's the other thing. Georgia's been playing this week. Played last week. Texas hasn't. They've been sitting at home playing. They've been sitting at home practicing.
Right. And
they've been on a bye week.
And you know, I thought it was interesting to hear that they were in communication, which is, like I said, man, it doesn't make me no different if they conversate or not. I don't care what you talk about, but I know for a fact that this is a different team from week 4, and I know that there's no pointers that you can really give about this team. You know what I mean? Unless y'all sitting together and y'all watching the tape together and y'all figuring it out, you can't give him any pointers from week 4 and think that it's going to change anything or the outcome of this game. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know, our defense has to come prepared and has to come ready. Now, we know that we're going to get upset at some point in this game, and I want the chat and everybody to understand from this channel, we are going to be upset at some point in this game with this defense, but we got to understand that they are resilient. You know what I mean? They are resilient. They have it. They have what it takes. They just have to lock in. You know what I mean? So I just want to say that before we even go live, because I know how it is when we go live.
I really don't trust Texas because they're too inconsistent. Look at common opponents. I don't think I've talked to you about this I don't think we really talked about the Texas Georgia game Monday, did we? Did we ever talk about that?
No, we didn't talk about that. Go ahead.
Okay, let's talk about common opponents between Georgia and Texas, who they played. They played Kentucky, they played Mississippi State, and they played Florida. What's the differences and similarities? The difference between Texas and Georgia playing those 3 teams is Mississippi State and Kentucky, Georgia blew them out.
Right.
The struggle in overtime, I believe, for 2 of those teams. Right. And it was a low-scoring game for Kentucky. And it was a high-scoring game.
Yeah,
and they were getting blown out by Mississippi State, and they had to come from behind in the fourth quarter just to barely beat them in overtime, Mississippi State. And then they lost to Florida, and we beat Florida by less than a one-score game, and it would have been a 2-score game, but we kneeled, so we didn't let them score again and get an onside kick. So it would have been a 2-score game.
So when you look at it, the last 3 weeks, they barely won each of those games. The last 3 weeks, let's
talk about opponents that Georgia and Texas hasn't played that they played. Vanderbilt, they almost lost the game to Vanderbilt at Texas.
Yep.
One onside recovery kick recovered by Vanderbilt, and then at the very end of the game, they did the last onside kick. They almost recovered it. It went out of bounds, and by the saving grace, Texas got the ball back because it went out of bounds.
Yeah.
So they were on a prayer. Their defense was nowhere to be found.
Right.
So I trust Georgia to come in the second half. If they're down by a lot, I would trust Georgia at their house to come back and score a bunch of points and beat the shit out of them.
Oh yeah, Kirby Smart gonna have these guys. Damn, Glenn Schumann. Kirby Smart gonna have these guys ready to go.
Because if Vanderbilt can almost come back and beat Texas, I believe for sure Georgia can definitely come back and beat Texas. There's no question about it.
Oh yeah, I just don't want us to get down 2 scores. I don't want to see us getting down, which I don't feel like that's going to happen. The way this offense has been playing, the way they've been locked in for the most part, I don't feel that will happen with us getting down 2 scores. But that's all. I just don't want to see us getting down 2 scores. You know what I mean? I want us to put up a fight in the first half. Put a damn fight up. I don't have time to be waiting for the second half. You know what I mean? It's a late game. We waiting to 7:30, so we don't have time for you to be wasting the whole first half. We want to see you playing, at least score in the first half. Even if you is playing from behind, at least score in the first half. That's all I want to see you do.
If Georgia can at least get 17 on the board, I'll be happy.
Yeah. We'll get 17 plus. We'll get 17 plus.
If Georgia can at least get 17 on the board in the first half, I'll be happy. Because then I believe they had put up some points.
Right.
Because then I know it'd be Georgia had done something. If they put up like 17 points, then I'd be like, okay, they need to do something. But if they put up 17, 20 points in the first half, I'll be okay.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, Georgia is going to have to make a statement with this one. They're going to have to make a statement. You're at home. This is the third time we played these guys. We beat them twice in 1 year. I know they're going to have a chip on their shoulder. I know they're going to have our numbers. So they're going to come in full blast, ready to go. But Georgia is going to have to stand up to that. And when they swing, you got to swing right back. So I'm hoping that Georgia, the defense is ready to go. I'm hoping Glenn Schumann get these guys ready to go from the start to finish, from the start to finish.
We need to talk about – so we're going to switch to different topics. We're going to go to the Oklahoma-Alabama game because that's the second hottest game before the noon game, and that's really not worth talking about because it's Notre Dame and Pitt. But Oklahoma and Alabama, I really think that Oklahoma and Alabama, in my opinion, Oklahoma and Alabama, it's going to come down to
Call from
Mondo.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello?
What's going on, brother?
Damn, I think I hung up. Hold on. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. You put me on hold.
Yeah, my bad, man. Go ahead and say what you're gonna say because I got Mondo on the other line.
I think Oklahoma and Alabama is going to come to the offense, and really, it's about can Oklahoma run the ball good enough. I don't think they're going to be able to run the ball good enough. I mean, I know John Mateer's going to have to have the best game to throw the ball, but really they're going to have to run the ball. They've been running the ball a little bit better since the South Carolina game.
Right.
It's been improving, but it's not been massive numbers, like over 100 yards.
Right.
Over 100 yards rushing, but not like over 150, 180 yards rushing. So it's not like crazy numbers.
So who you got? And so to end it off, who you got in that game?
I got
Bama,
Alabama.
Oklahoma.
I got Alabama simply because they can put more points on the board with their receivers. They can't run the ball. They can't
Right.
stop the run, but they have a decent run defense. They got a
Right.
decent red zone defense, and they got a passing defense. And even though they got a terrible kicker, they got
Right.
a decent. They got a good pass defense. They got a good pass offense, and that's good enough. And they got forced fumbles. They got a lot of forced fumbles in their games. I expect
Right.
them to get a fumble on Oklahoma in that game, at least one or two. And I do expect them to get to the quarterback. And I do expect Oklahoma to get to the quarterback touchdowns in this game.
Right.
But
Okay.
I expect more. I expect more defensive, plays from Alabama simply because they can fumble the ball.
Right.
They can get to the quarterback just like Oklahoma, and then the red zone defense is pretty decent.
All right,
Good.
so you got Alabama in that game. Hey, man, I appreciate you for calling in. I always appreciate when you call in because you got a lot of good intel, and I like your breakdown. So I appreciate you for calling in tonight, man. Stay tuned for the live tomorrow night.
All right,
man. Yo.
What's up, bro? Go Dogs!
Hey, go Dogs. You know how it is. Go Dogs, baby. You know how it is. What's on your mind?
Man.
What's on your mind?
Yeah, bro. I was debating about putting up these Christmas decorations. I said I'll wait the Charlotte week.
Okay.
I'll wait the Charlotte week. Yeah,
okay.
man.
What's on your mind? You know
I
this.
just browsing through the YouTube. Yeah, I just browsing through the YouTube streets, man. I seen you was all out like, okay, man, I hope he got the phone lines open, bro.
Hey, man, it's Friday night. I ain't doing nothing. I said, let me get on and talk to my guys, man. What they feeling like? What's the deal? What's the word? That's all it is. I ain't had nothing in particular to talk about. I just wanted to see what's the word.
Yeah, man. First of all, bro, I agree with you. Tomorrow night's game is going to be tight. It's going to be tight, especially in the first half.
A statement.
It's going to be tight. I don't think they're going to jump out to no lead like Tennessee did on us or the way Bama did us and anything like that. I do think they may score. They may throw the first punch, and then we're a counter punch. Now, what I will say is Mike Bobo needs to be prepared. He needs to be very, very prepared.
Yeah.
I think Texas strategy coming into tomorrow night, they're going to try to do, I don't know if you remember the 2019 game that we had on a Saturday night with Notre Dame. When they came to Athens.
Yeah, was it 19-20 or something like that? What was the standing score?
Yeah, it was a tight game, but the reason why it was tight, because Brian Kelly them, they took away George Pickens, and I think that's what the defensive coordinator Mikowski, I don't want to mispronounce his name, Mikowski. I think that's what he's going to do. He's going to take away Branch. He's going to take away Zachariah Branch. So therefore, Noah Thomas, Dylan Bell, Elias Williams, they're going to have to step up because they're going to have their opportunities.
Say it again. Say it again for the people in the background that didn't hear you. Say it again.
The strategy, because I've been listening to Texas podcasts all week. The strategy is going to be Mikowski is going to take away Zachariah Branch.
Yes,
because
sir.
that is Gunner's go-to. That is, sometimes I think Gunner kind of gets tunnel vision with Zachariah. But Branch, they're going to try to take Branch away and force him to beat that defense with someone else. Tomorrow night, Noah Thomas is going to, because he's replacing Kobe Young. Noah Thomas is going to have to do what Lawrence Cager did in that game against Notre Dame. Remember, they put a safety on top of George Pickens all night. They took George Pickens completely away. And Cager stepped up and took over that game. That's what Noah Thomas is. Noah Thomas, Elias Williams, Dylan Bell, one of the three, because I don't think we're going to have Lawson Lucky tomorrow night.
No. I thought we would, but they said he was ready to come back in the game against Mississippi State. But I just don't think that he's ready to go against Texas. I don't think it's smart to even put him in against Texas anyway.
Yeah.
So
Because remember, I think Lucky is what, a sophomore or junior?
Junior, I think. I think he's a junior. Yeah, I think he's a junior.
He'll be back next year. He'll be back next year. Now, Delp, I think this is Delp's last year, but Lawson Lucky would definitely be back next year.
Right.
And, you know, man, you don't want to risk that kid's career, his future for one game.
So tell me, man, what do y'all think about Billy Napier coming aboard if that was to happen? You know, he was
I don't understand what the big deal is, because remember, what's that guy? It was a guy that it happened in 2021. Trying to remember that guy's name. Matt Luke.
Oh, Matt Luke.
When he got fired from Ole Miss. Yeah, he came and jumped on Kirby's staff.
Yeah.
In the middle of the season.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why anyone. I mean, that you what you're doing is you're adding an experienced head coach to your staff. Anytime you do that, that is a plus. And plus, look, man, they beat Texas.
Yeah.
He beat Texas.
He did. Mm-hmm. What they saying in the chat? Hell no, Kirby tripping.
I will say this now. Will say this now. What?
It's all gravy said Kirby Smart tripping. It's all gravy said.
What now?
It's all gravy said. Hell no, Kirby tripping with that one. I don't know though.
I don't see what the problem. I don't see what the problem is, man, because he did it before with Matt Luke.
Yeah.
He did it in 2021 with Matt Luke, bro.
Yeah, man.
I mean, the rest is history.
I mean, I'm looking for an all-star cast. That's what I'm looking for. I mean, we done seen an all-star cast on the team, but I'm looking for an all-star cast from the coaching staff. You know, and hey, if you want to bring him along, if he feel like he want to be a part of the Georgia staff, hell, bring him along. He got experience. I take experience over anything. I'm gonna just be real with you, you know?
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, I tell you like this, man. Last year, Florida was hindered by injury. Florida got hit by the injury bug the last 2 years.
Okay.
You can't deny the fact that last year and this year, Florida had a squad, bro.
Right.
They had a squad, man.
Oh, they always
they lost a couple of coaches.
Yeah, they always have talent. That's why I say Billy Napier is not really much of an issue if he come over to us. At least we know that he can recruit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He does have experience, just like when Will Muschamp left South Carolina. He came to Georgia. And hell, you know, he did his thing. He did pretty good. So it's not like a big deal. I didn't see a big issue with it. It's all gravy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't see a big issue with Billy Napier coming on Tuesday to the practice, because I felt like, hell, I would want to see an all-star coaching staff. Honestly, you know.
Yeah, exactly, man. And look, man, don't be surprised if this happens. Shane Beamer, South Carolina let him go, which I think that's going to happen.
Yes, sir.
And Kentucky let Mark Stoops go.
Yes, sir.
Don't be surprised, man, if you don't see one of them, or if not both of them, joining the staff.
Yeah.
Because they're both of them. Shane Beamer was under Kirby at one time. He was
at one
coaching
point.
under Kirby.
Yep. They do it.
Yeah. And Mark Stoops and Kirby, man, they boys.
Right.
So I mean, like, if it's an opening and Kirby, instead, you know, to keep that man from sitting at home on the couch collecting dust, Kirby will bring his boy in and give him a job.
Right. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I would love to see an all-star cast of coaches Like that'll be one of the biggest things that go down in history in college football, just to have a bunch of head coaches come to the University of Georgia. You know what I mean? It's all gravy. Said, yeah, I like Beamer energy. I like Beamer energy also, because Beamer will have a whole lot of energy even when you're damn losing. So I do like Beamer's energy at times. I don't want to see him as a head coach, but I do like his energy to get the guys involved and keep them involved into games. So I agree with you. It's all gravy. I agree. But go ahead. What else you got on your mind, brother?
Yeah, man. And let me tell you something about ESPN. Okay. ESPN is nothing but a hype machine. Okay, you know what, man? They've had me brainwashed all of these years, man, into believing that they actually knew sports. Those people over there, man, even the ex-players, man, they speak on their experience of football. They're not knowledgeable of today's football, man, and the notion that they're trying to push. That Texas defense is so elite, man. Let me tell you something, man. That secondary that Garner lit up last week. Let me give you some names: Kelly Jones, right? Jerron Manning, Brian Lanier. All three of them. Remember them names, everybody that's in the chat. All three of them dudes will be playing on Sundays.
Right. Right.
Those are some ball hawks, bro.
Right.
Those are some ball hawks, man. Especially that Kelly Jones kid. That dude, 6'4"?
And that's what I was saying before the game, bro. They have the same level of talent on that team. Don't get it twisted just because it's Ole Miss. They have guys that we're going to see on fucking Sunday. State. Oh yeah, Mississippi State. I'm sorry.
Mississippi State.
Yeah. They have talented guys, bro. We may not hear them all the time because they are obviously what they 5-3 now or something like that. Yeah, we may not hear their name all the time, but these guys have talent on that team. So don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? It's just we were a better team that, you know what I mean, against them. That's all it is. 225 girl said
they remember, bro, they locked.
Yeah, 225 girl said they were talking about safety for Texas
Tav.
Coming back. Tav, okay. Could be trouble for Georgia.
And they overhype him, bro. They overhype Tav, man. Tav played in both games last year, and he didn't do a damn thing against our offense. And our offense last year was garbage compared to this year.
Right.
We didn't have no good receivers last year.
No, we didn't. Not at all. We didn't.
and the thing about it is, if you go back and you watch the playback of that SEC championship game, in the first half, our receivers were running around open in the secondary, in Texas secondary. The entire first half, bro, they were just dropping passes. Aaron Smith dropped 3 passes.
Yeah, that's all it was.
You could have had 3 touchdown catches.
Oh yeah, if we would have had receivers last season, we would have murdered Texas. That's the only reason.
Man, yeah, we would have blew them out in the SEC championship game if Aaron Smith wouldn't have dropped the ball.
Right, blew them out. Exactly. So that's why that's why for me, I just feel like with this game here, I want to see us put up a fight in that first half. I think that's what we have to do. Put up a fight in that first half. Do not get down 2 scores, man, and be trying to play from behind. And it's a 7:30 game, bro. We don't have time for y'all to be playing from behind. 2 scores from behind. I don't have time for that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't have time for that. I need you to score within that first half. You know what I mean? And even if you don't score, at least show us that that you're grinding. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, see, the thing about it is, man, Bama, the only team that we lost to, it took, you got to remember this, Major, it took Bama's best game.
Right.
That any Tide fan, if they honest with you, they will tell you their best
every
game
time we play them.
Every time. September the 27th.
Every season we play them and take their best game.
Well, it's especially this year. Now, last year they kind of pissed down their leg in the second half.
Yeah.
But this year they played flawless, bro. They didn't make any mistakes. They didn't turn the ball over. They didn't. Ty Simpson was just damn near perfect.
Right.
And we still should have won the game.
That's
you would think about if you look at Bama, if you pull up Bama stats, you would think that Bama should have won that game by multiple scores. But the fact is, bro, they played their best game, and even at their best, bro, a lot of people feel like we beat ourselves. We could have beat them.
Oh, we did.
And we played one of the worst games, one of the worst first halves of the year.
We definitely beat ourselves. We definitely did that. You know what I mean? And I don't know what the hell Arch Manning thinking he gonna get out of Ty Simpson. You know, because like I said, and I'm gonna continue to say it, we are not the same team. I don't give a damn what information he think he giving you. We are not the same team that we were in week 4.
that part right there, Major, and also that ain't gonna work because they are two totally different teams, quarterbacks, man.
Yeah, they totally two different teams. Period. I don't know what I don't. Go ahead.
Arch don't have a Ryan Williams, a Bernard, and an Isaiah Horton.
No, he don't. No, he don't.
Number one, he don't have that Bama O-line. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He don't have Ty Simpson's quick release.
Mm-hmm.
Ty Simpson got one of the quickest releases.
That's the only thing I've seen. That's the only bit of information that he can get from him is that quick release. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I don't know what type of information you thinking you're gonna get from a week 4 game. Like that shit don't make no sense to me. You know, I don't get it. I mean, it is what it is. You go over there and you have conversations to figure out what is it gonna take to beat this defense. But our defense is so unpredictable. I feel like this defense is very unpredictable. You know what I mean? Because we get in games where we shut Alabama out in the fourth quarter. We get in games, I understand it's Auburn, where we shut Auburn out in the second half. We get in games where we play against Ole Miss and we play all fourth quarter. So it's like, to me, I feel like the defense is unpredictable. You don't know what the hell you're going to get out of this defense. So talking to Ty Simpson ain't going to help you, my brother. It ain't going to help you.
No.
You can forget that. You can forget it.
Because Ty Simpson is a different quarterback, man. What Ty Simpson did to our defense, man, he could probably do that to any defense in the nation, bro. Mm-hmm. Arch does not have those type of skills. Arch don't have that quick release. Arch don't have the receivers.
No, he definitely don't have the receivers. He definitely don't have the receivers. That's what I will say. You know, some Ray Indigenous said, facts, we did beat ourselves. Yeah, we did. We did. Mm-hmm. You know.
Yeah.
I'll agree with that. We did beat ourselves. You know, they played their best game, only beat us by 3.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm gonna give you a scenario, Major.
I'm
gonna give you a scenario. Okay. Now.
Okay.
Bama and Oklahoma play at 3:30 tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
That game is very important. It should be very important to every Georgia fan. And here's why. That puts us a step closer to the playoffs.
It does.
Because if Bama can take care of business and beat Oklahoma, that eliminates Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
That eliminates Oklahoma. Oklahoma will be officially eliminated.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter what happens tomorrow night, and I do believe we'll take care of business. We'll take care of our own business. But let's just say in the event we don't, and it's a close game, and we take a L, all we have to do is take care of business against Charlotte and Georgia Tech, and we'll still be in it. Now we'll have to travel. We'll have to travel, but we'll still be in the playoffs. But there's no way they're gonna put Notre Dame or Vanderbilt in over us.
No.
With 10-2. There's no way. Not with our record.
Right.
Way stronger than Notre Dame.
Right. And I feel like if we take care of business against Texas, I believe that we'll do the same thing against Georgia Tech. Because I think Texas is a better team. Yeah, anybody really. Yeah, but as far as the rest of the season, because I know a lot of us fans, we like to jump the gun and we like to talk about, which jumping the gun, the playoffs ain't jumping the gun right now because we already knee deep in it. But I'm just saying, like, I know that if we whoop Texas ass, that's setting a statement to the whole football committee that Georgia ain't to be played with. That is really, to me, is a statement type of game. So I'm not expecting us to blow them out. I'm not expecting us to be up by 2 or 3 touchdowns. But I do think that it is setting a statement that Georgia is still the team in the SEC to go through. And I think we're going to have to show it in this game as well as Georgia Tech. You know what I mean? We got to beat everybody at this point. There's no game that we can slack up with. And I think our guys will be ready. Hopefully our guys will be ready. Hopefully Glenn Schumann can get these guys damn ready for the beginning of the game. Like, I'm so tired of this defense not being ready at the beginning of the game, Georgia.
They gonna be ready. When I tell you, Major, that defense gonna come out there lit. I'm gonna tell you why. The Arch Manning factor. Look, man, ESPN. I don't think you watch ESPN like that, bro.
No.
But I've been getting the clips coming across my timeline.
Right.
They've been disrespecting the hell out of Georgia. They barely mentioned Gunnar Stockton. Barely mentioned Nate Frazier. Barely didn't hardly mention Quintavious Johnson. Quintavious Johnson had a monster game Saturday.
So who the hell do they mention?
Quintavious Johnson was all in that backfield all day long Saturday.
So what? Georgia is not playing with no running backs, no quarterbacks. Georgia don't have a running back or a quarterback.
Man, they keep talking about Texas. Texas can cement their legacy. Arch can do this. Texas, it's like they count the drapes, bro.
My God.
Texas take care of business against Georgia. They take care of business against Arkansas. They take care of business against A&M. One fool even said, if Texas win tomorrow, Arch need to be back in the Heisman conversation. And that right there should be a slap in the face. That right there should be a slap in the face to Ty Simpson, Mendoza, and Julian Saint.
Hey, I don't know.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
Man, listen. I understand that we're Georgia. I understand that, but you can't give Arch Manning that much respect for. I don't know, man. I don't know. My mindset is I believe that Georgia will beat this Texas team. I don't think that this Texas team has anything to really, dominate Georgia at any level. Yeah, they're going to come out in the first half, and everybody's got fresh legs. Everybody's ready to go. Yeah, we're going to see that in the first half. But just like we do every other damn team, we break you down. Quarter by quarter, we're going to break that defense down. We may not be able to run as good in the first quarter. At the first half, we may not be able to run as good, so that's going to push Gunnar to be able to. And this is where I feel like Gunnar need to show who he is in this game also. And I say this every single game. I don't get it every single game, but I think that this game is where Gunnar shows who he really is, because this is a big matchup. He knows that. Kirby Smart knows that. Mike Bobo knows that. We just got to put it all together on Saturday damn night and get it done. I know that Georgia can beat this team. I know that. What they say?
I'm telling you, man. Look, man. I'm looking at what they did. Yes, Mississippi State. They're terrible against the run. They're terrible against the run. I give you that. But man, that damn secondary, bro. They got ball hawks in that secondary, bro.
That's what
they got people in that secondary that I hope off the blank drafts Kelly Jones. That Kelly Jones kid is a beast.
Hey, Arthur
in that
Blank.
secondary.
Arthur Blank, you hear it right here at the Doghouse. Arthur Blank, get these guys on, because I'm telling you right now, man.
Get Kelly Jones, man.
Kelly
that
Jones.
Boy's a shutdown
grab
corner,
Kelly
man.
Jones. Grab Kelly Jones.
Grab him.
And you grab Chauncey Bowens when he ready. And you make sure you grab Nate Frazier, Dwight Phillip, grab all of them. God damn it. You need to have your mind set on Georgia players. You need to have your mind set on Georgia damn players, because I'm tired of Philadelphia getting all our goddamn players like that. Like, I don't know what the hell wrong with Arthur Blank.
And going to the Super Bowl with them.
And going to the Super Bowl with them. Come on now. What the hell Arthur Blank doing? Like, what you doing, bro? Like,
he's stubborn, man. Arthur Blank's stubborn, man. I don't know what it is about him, man. Now, Rankin Smith, when he owned the team, he did draft Georgia players and other SEC. But Arthur Blank, not only do he not like to draft Georgia players, he don't get Bama players.
No, he don't get none of them.
Florida players every now and then. He'll go to Clemson, North Carolina. He loves drafting players out of the Big Ten and the Pac-12, bro. Right. But he don't mess with players from Georgia and Bama.
The only player he got right now is Walker, right? Jalen Walker, right? That's the only Georgia player he got right now.
You got Jalen Walker and James Pearson. I was surprised when he got both of them.
James Pearson.
SEC.
Yeah.
I was surprised he did that.
I hope he continue to look at Georgia, because it ain't gonna stop, man. I'm telling y'all in the chat right now, man. 2026 is gonna be some dogs out there, and you know what I'm saying. Mark my damn word, man. I'm telling you right now, and I'm gonna say it right now before we get into it. 2026 is gonna be some dogs out there. Y'all see the potential right now. Y'all see what's going on right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we took a little slight minor setback for a major comeback. I'm telling you. 2026 we gonna be on. Y'all best believe that. We gonna be on 2026. Cause if Gunner stays, goddamn it, look, he got all the experience he need. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So we gonna come back 2026 and we gonna make it rain on damn near every team out there. This is a little minor setback right here. Y'all chill. It's a minor setback. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm telling you, 26 should be a better season.
Defense will be back. The entire defense will be back next year.
Yes,
everybody coming back.
Everybody is coming back. As far as the offense, who we got going out? We got Dylan Bell going out. We got
Dylan Bell gone.
Oscar
Delp coming back.
Yeah.
Delp gone.
Cash
Jones gone.
Cash Jones, which he ain't been a factor.
I don't know about London Humphreys. I don't know if he got any more eligibility.
I don't know. Did he come to us as a sophomore? He might be a junior right now. He may be a junior right now, so I don't know.
He may come back. It depends on what Mayor Kiper them got him ranked as.
Right.
He been putting up some highlights this year.
I just don't know, man. It's all gravy. Said I hope Gunner stay. Man, I hope Gunner stay. I think he will.
Yeah.
I think he will.
He will be a straight up Heisman favorite if he comes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No doubt. He's gonna be in Dr. Pepper commercials and everything.
I'm just ready to get a dog in that damn house, man. I'm ready to get a dog in that house. I'm tired of looking at all of them.
Man, you thought it took us a long time to win a national title, man. Now we on a drought, a Heisman drought, bro. But I think they robbed Garrison Hurst. They robbed the hell out of Garrison Hurst in '92, man. They know damn well they should have gave that man that Heisman.
And Gunner, not Gunner, but Stetson was there, but I knew the Stetson wasn't going to win no damn Heisman. Yeah. I knew that was going to happen, but I'm just so ready to see a dog up in there, man. I think all of us is when we see that commercial, it's just like almost like a spit in the face. You win 2 nationals back to back, and you still don't got a dog in the house. You know what I mean? But I think, like you said, 26, he definitely going to be in the race. He definitely gonna be in the race. I mean,
he's gonna be a front runner. It will be him.
Who else we got?
Him. Arch gonna be in there.
Arch, okay. Arch. Who else?
Simpson gone. This is his last year.
Oh yeah, he done balled out.
Oh, Julian Sand.
Okay.
Sand. And Dante Moore. That's it right there. That's your 4 right there. They're gonna be your 4 finals.
And Gunner gonna win that one. So we might see. Yeah. Hey, if Gunner come back, Gunner winning that. He probably winning that, man, because he's doing everything that he need to do now. Like, you know what I mean? It's nothing that I could see from him this season to say he's gonna do worse next season, right? You like, I mean, you still got threats. You still got C.J. Wiley. You got Taylor. I mean, you got weapons.
Ethan Barber will be back.
Yeah, Ulysses Williams. I mean, you got. Yeah. I mean, you got guys that can. Oh my God, bro. That's why I keep. We got
a squad coming back next year. My God, man, we got a squad coming back next year.
That's what I'm trying to tell these people.
On both sides of the ball, Major.
On both sides of the ball. Man.
A lot of people don't realize what you're seeing right now, this year in 2025, these are puppies.
Yeah.
They young, man. They babies. They still got fangs, man.
Yeah. So just imagine what we're going to see next season. You know what I mean? Like, these guys, this team is all, this season is all about experience. That's all it's about, is experience, and everybody is getting it right now. Now, are these guys going to be healthy? Right? So we got to make sure that these guys is going to be healthy coming into next season, because you know how that goes. You know what I mean? And speaking of being healthy, I'm not going to say no names, but it's your boy, but I'm not going to say no names. I hate to do this, Mundo. I ain't gonna lie. I hate to do this because I don't want to be a negative person. Somebody got on YouTube yesterday or the day before and said, I cannot believe that Texas don't have any injured players. And I'm like, this is what your video is about? About Texas?
I saw that. I saw that.
You know how bad that made me feel, bro?
At first, I thought it was a joke. I'm waiting because I knew Tab was coming back, and I knew Baxter, because Baxter had been dealing with hamstring issues, and I knew they would get one of their other linemen back, but it was one guy I thought that was out for the year, but I guess he's been cleared or whatever. So not really stressing that, because let's just say, okay, so they had everybody when they lined up against Ohio State.
Yeah, but
you feel what I'm saying? They had everybody, bro. They was at full strength when they lined up at Ohio State, and they really, that one touchdown they scored, the dude didn't catch the ball. The real score was 14-0.
Right.
To be honest with you.
But where do we like? We're Georgia. We worried about hurt players. Like, this is what we doing now. We're getting online worried about who's hurt at Texas. Like, that when I saw him do that video, I was like, man, listen, bro. Like, you gotta have way more confidence in your team than to be worried about who's hurt. And I know it's all about strategy, and I know it's all about, you know, matchups. But damn, you worried about team. I don't care who's hurt. I'm ready for all the smoke. That's just what we are. Georgia fans need to be ready for the smoke. I don't give a damn who hurt and who ready to go. We need to be ready for the damn smoke. Damn all that. I just get tired of it.
We are in a much better position than Oklahoma was in, because Oklahoma, remember, that entire week, they didn't know who was going to be the quarterback. They didn't know if the backup was going to play or if Archer was going to play. They didn't know if Weisner was going to play. It was like 4 or 5 different players. They didn't know if they were going to play, and they were questionable. But going into this week, we know Kirby know to prepare for every starter, everyone.
Yeah.
We're going to prepare for them.
Prepare for it. You got to prepare for everything. I ain't worried about if a player is out or not. What does that say about us if we only can beat teams that starters is out? Like, I don't want to be that type of team that only can beat teams when their starters is out. No. I get that you want to have a strategy. I get that you want Georgia to win. As a Georgia fan, you want Georgia to win. But I'm not about to do a 6-minute video, or not even a 6-minute video. I'm not going to do a 2-minute conversation about, I can't believe that Georgia doesn't have, Texas doesn't have any injury list. No players on the injury list. That's weird. I'm like, okay, so what? We're the Georgia Bulldogs. I don't care who on the injured list. You know what I mean? I don't care about none of that.
Yeah, that's right there when you don't really have no content and then really to talk about, man.
There you go. There you go. See,
they do a lot of clickbait.
A lot of clickbait. You run a channel, so you know exactly what that was. That was a clickbait. Because after you talked about that for the first minute, you went off and started talking about all the other stuff that you can buy and all this other stuff. And I'm like, bruh, are you really like serious right now? We talking about like, but yeah. I just wanted to jab real quick, throw a little jab real quick. I ain't no hate to nobody, but go ahead.
Because on that particular video, he did more advertising than even talking about football. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do that to my audience, man. You're cheating your damn audience out.
You cheating the audience.
Just put the merch. Yeah, put the merch in your description, or just do an overlay and put the goddamn advertisement up and talk football. Don't be every 5 seconds damn advertising and shit, man. That's why I can't.
The fans.
I can't really watch them like that.
Yeah, they comments is full of that. They like I just started seeing it this season. I haven't seen it no other season outside of, but this season right here, this is when I finally started seeing them say, like, stop saying these advertisements every 5 minutes. Like, talk about football. People don't want to hear you talk about what buying a chair or buying this and buying that. We want to hear what your title says. Your title says this. Your title says, oh, Georgia fans is going to be very proud of this. You know what I mean? If y'all notice with me, I came on this damn live and I said, I don't have nothing to talk about. Let me open up the phone lines. It's Friday night. I don't have nothing to do. I just want to kick it with y'all. Let's talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. I didn't come with no facade. I didn't come with no fakeness. I just wanted to kick it back with my guys and have a laid back late night conversation. Well, it ain't late, but have a night conversation, and that's what it is. So that's why I always tell people, tune in to Armando Black Sports TV. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Tune in to Armando Black Sports TV. Tune in to the Doghouse, because we're going to give you that real, unfiltered, unbiased content. So make sure y'all stay tuned in to us. What they talking about in the chat? Yeah, I be talking my talk. I don't give a damn. This is my channel. This is my channel. I'm gonna talk what I'm talking. Hey.
Yeah, Major. Major. That's what I'm saying, man. Like I got a couple of little companies that sponsor me or whatever, man. But I just put the little overlay up.
Okay.
I put the little overlay up in my backdrop.
Okay.
And I just let it. I don't be in the middle of my talking Georgia football or even on my Saturday morning shows. I don't stop and go to advertising and stuff like that. I keep it on football, man, because you throw your audience off like that.
Yeah, you do. It's just like when you telling them constantly to hit the like button. It's just like when certain channels constantly tell you to donate to the channel. Like I gotta scroll that's just going across the screen. Whether you donate or not, I'm not going to scream in your face constantly telling you to donate. You see it across the screen. If you choose to donate, cool. If not, you know what I mean? If not, I'm going to be all right. I'm living pretty.
That's all it takes. What you got right there going on that ticker right there. That's all it takes, man.
That's it. I don't need to tell you the whole second half of your 6-minute video. You do 2 minutes, and then the other 4 minutes is just about, all this other stuff. So it ain't to discredit nobody, because I'm not that type of person, but I'm more so addressing it because I see it in the comments nowadays. They're saying to stop talking about the advertisements, you know what I mean? Because it is throwing us off, because I don't watch those guys like I used to, but I do click on it from time to time, and I'm like, damn, no wonder why they saying this in the comment section. Like, they tired of hearing it. Like, you got 2 minutes of talking about Georgia and no injuries against Texas, but the rest of the 4 minutes you talking about chairs and lawn chairs and coolers and all this other stuff. And respect to them guys, man. I love those guys. Respect to them guys, because I love everybody that support Georgia. So respect to those guys. But man, I
only really watch them when they in the car. I can enjoy it when they in the car.
I enjoy that.
I know
right.
They can't. Yeah, they can't stop. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
they can't stop and advertise it there. They gotta keep it going.
and you know, most of the time when they in the car, they actually leaving from the game. So you know that they are talking about the stats. You know, they got their stats. They're talking about the game firsthand. So I can appreciate that. I'm with you on that one. I can appreciate that one. You know what I mean? But man, what's going on with you for the rest of the weekend, man? How you what's your weekend looking like, man?
I'm gonna well, you know, I'm gonna do my regular Saturday morning show tomorrow morning, and I'm still debating if I'm gonna do a post game show tomorrow night because that game may end late. You know what I'm saying? I just hate being up late on a Saturday night. You know what I'm saying?
Me too. I'm the same way.
I might do a little something. I might do a little dog call. You know what I'm saying? After you end yours.
Right. And I hope it ends right, man, because you know college football, they're gonna run a million, you know, replays, and especially this season, you know, these replays has just been going crazy. So it's just like, I hope it's not a long game. You know what I mean? I hope we can get out of there, you know. Just get the hell out of there. Win the game and get out of there. You know what I mean? I don't want to, because, you know, we've been hearing all the talk about the refs being on our payroll and everything else. I've been hearing this shit all season, pretty much. I don't care. If I win the game, I don't care. If they own Georgia payroll, guess what? I don't care. We won the damn game. I don't give a damn what you talking about. Twitter be going crazy on that. Twitter is the main. they go crazy, but you guess what?
That's them Florida fans and them Tech fans that's saying that crap.
And guess
Bama
what?
Bama fans know damn well they need to shut up talking about refs.
And guess what?
Fans, because for the last 15 years, bro, them damn man.
Oh yeah,
them refs was in Nick Saban's pocket for years. Exactly.
You would have thought Tom Brady was on the field, but guess what? If we got the refs in our pocket.
I said Tom Brady.
Yeah. Look, hey, and guess what? If Kirby Smart want to do a little finessing this season, should everybody been finessing? It's been plenty of coaches that's been doing some finessing. I done seen it multiple years. You know what I'm saying? What about when Michigan was doing that finessing? What year was that? 2022 or 23? Which one of you? Which year was that? When
2023?
Yeah,
stealing signs and all that.
Come on now, hey! If we doing a little finesse,
they said Brent Venables sign stealing. They said Brent Venables died of sign stealing.
Come on now. At least we ain't stealing signs. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we might finesse a little bit to get that win, but damn it, guess what? I don't even think that's my thing is with them making it seem like if it wasn't for that, they would have won the damn game. At the end of the damn day, you have lost. I don't care. I don't give a damn about no play call. I don't give a damn about none of that. You lost at the end of the day. So get what? We win. We still on top, and we going to continue to still be on top. I don't give a damn about what they be saying on Twitter. That's where the problem is. It ain't YouTube. It's Twitter. That's the problem. That's where the damn problem lies right there. That's why I don't get on there like that.
I have to stay off Twitter, bro. I have to stay off Twitter, man. I don't have the patience for them idiots.
Man, it's bad. It's bad on Twitter, man. I can't believe it's just that damn bad on Twitter, man. But it is, man. But, man, hey, look, Mundo, man, I appreciate you jumping off in the live, man, and talking to me. We got the chat going crazy up in here, laughing, and, you know what I mean? This is how we do it, man. You know we going to be live Saturday night, you know what I'm saying, 7:30 for that dog game, beating up on Texas. Y'all
be right there with you, bro.
Oh, yeah, you already know it. And we going to be talking that talk, too. You already know. You know what I mean? So, man, I appreciate you. You already know I appreciate you, bro. You know, we talk offline and all that. So, you know I appreciate you, man, for coming in and doing what you do, man. But I'm getting ready to get out of here, man. I appreciate you, brother.
Okay, man. Enjoy the rest of your evening, bro. Go Dogs, man.
Go Dogs, baby. Yes, sir. Hey, man, I appreciate everybody else, too, man. Don't think I forgot about your 225 girl, Main C. You know what I'm saying? What is this? Rain, indigenous, you know what I mean? It's all gravy. Kirby. What's this? Kirby leather belt. God dog, Kirby leather belt. I see you got a Philadelphia Eagle on your channel. Get what? I'm a doggone Atlanta Falcon. You know what I'm talking about? Man, we gonna go down the list a little bit more because I know a couple people. I already said Main C. You know what I'm saying? 225 girl, that's one of my loyals. You know what I'm saying? She be rocking with me as well as Armando. So, man, shout out to you. Mac jumped off in this thing. You know what I mean? Who else in this thing? And I know a lot of y'all peakers. I see y'all peakers. So shout out to y'all peakers, man. Shout out to the ones that's, you know, not actually participating, because, you know, everything counts with me. I just be vibing. This is one of those random lives where I just wanted to come and kick it and talk. You know what I mean? It is what it is. All real, you know, unbiased, unadulterated, unfiltered. You know what I mean? Just one of those lives where we just come and kick it, man. This is the dog house. Remember that. This is the dog house. So all dogs are accepted in this house. All dogs are accepted in this house. Long as you respectful, long as you know your dogs. Don't come up in here if you don't know about them dogs. But as long as you know your dogs, you respectful. You know what I mean? Everybody is you said if the rest were on payroll, they would have gave us that fumble touchdown return in the Auburn game, and they would call the BS class on against Florida. Yeah, but all dogs, come on and enjoy the live, man. Enjoy us, kick it with us. We are very friendly people. Don't be afraid to participate in the chat, y'all. You know, it's just how I do. This is my channel. I'm different from everybody else. And I just like to have a good time and kick it with y'all. I'm like the next door neighbor that love my Georgia Bulldogs. So come kick it with me. The next time I go live, I will be live tomorrow night. And at some point, we will open up the phone lines tomorrow night. It just depends on how this game goes. But we will open up the phone lines tomorrow night. And y'all come, you know, chop it up. Tell me your feelings, your thoughts, and anything in between, man. Outside of that, man, you already know what it is, man. I'm your host, Major, and this is the Doghouse, and we finna be out this thing. And don't I have the best intro and outro on YouTube covering the dogs right now? Let's get into it, man.